What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingNews.com. Welcome back to another one of our previews. This kind of feels like the main event. We're going to the Bluegrass Stakes at Keeneland on Saturday, April 4th. Race 11 on the card here, and it should be a good one. Field of 9 going a mile and eighth, grade 1 event here, and I'm going to put it up on the screen for you now. So we got the odds and everything out. That's good to see, and I was surprised by the morning line. I was not so surprised that Further Ado was a favorite 8-5, but Reagan's Honor 5-2, Class President 3-1. Kind of just shows you, man, Reagan's Honor is getting a lot of hype. Well, speaking of a hype, let's get into it. Field of 9, like I said, the number 1 talking is where we'll start. And man, feels like he's just coming in here with something to prove a little bit. A nice win on debut against some pretty good horses, including Further Ado up at Saratoga August 30th. Went to the Champagne, got beat 6.5 by Napoleon Solo, who freaked that day. Talking's just kind of been average since, right? Well, below average in the rims at 9th, beating 18.25. Had an excuse that day, just didn't show up. Tampa Bay Derby, 5th, beating 5 lengths off the layoff. And, look, the Puma, Further Ado, Canaletto, pretty good horses in there, right? He didn't run that far behind him, so maybe he shows up here with a little bit of a chance. I'm taking a wait and see. He's going to have to prove it to me here. I don't have a ton of interest in the number 1 Talking. The number 2 Class President, sure, I do have a lot of interest in him. Last time out, winner of the Rebel Stakes at 8-1. I thought he was just really, really tough in that race. Held off Silent Tactic, battled back after it looked like Silent Tactic got the lead. Class President just kept going, battled, and was able to hold him off. 2 races back, he was beaten 3 3/4 in a 7 furlong race to Solitude Dude. That was kind of the race that opened my eyes because I thought he ran very well. Solitude Dude is an awesome horse going one turn. Class President was able to hang with him. I thought that was a very good sign, and it turned out to be as he came back to win the Rebel. He's got a big shot here. I think this was a perfect spot for him to come back in. And look, if he runs like he did last time, I think he's right there with a big shot to win. The number 3 is Great White. Yeah, I don't know. I always kind of am skeptical of these synthetic horses till you see them on the dirt for the first time. So he broke the maiden at Turfway Park going 6 furlongs, finished 5th in the next start in a stakes, the John Battaglia Stakes. He finished 5th in the local prep for the John Battaglia Stakes before winning the John Battaglia in his 3rd start. Kind of wish he would have been in the Jeff Ruby, but I understand it. They're going to try to take him to the dirt here and see what they've got with him. I'm not a huge fan of his overall. I am going to pass on him. The one thing I'll say, he did beat Full Effort last time out. Full Effort came back to look really, really good in the Jeff Ruby. So Great White. If you want to take a shot with him 15-1, I'm not going to argue with you. He's just not for me in this spot. All right, let's talk about the real hype horse, the number 4 Reagan's Honor. A horse that's won 2 straight races, not great on debut, but that was a 6 furlong race. Stretched out to a mile 16th, went gate to wire for a length and a quarter victory, and beat some horses that are okay in that spot, but some horses that honestly they haven't come back to win yet. And then last time out, stretched out to a mile and a 16th and won by 6 3/4 in an allowance race there at Fairgrounds. The improvement from 2nd race to 3rd race is noticeable, and it is really, really good. If you're going to bet that horse, you're betting that horse off that race. There's no question about it. That's the race where you look at it and you go, yep, that's the one. If he can run that race, we're ready to go today. We're going to win. I want to see him do it against better company. That's where I'm at with him. I don't necessarily dislike this horse. I just kind of want to see if he can prove it against a little bit better company. That's why I'm taking a wait and see. I don't want to back him at that short of a price. I haven't fully decided on the multi-races yet. Maybe play him in that. He's not going to be on my win ticket, though. But again, a horse that he was very impressive just for my money. I kind of want to see if he can prove it against winners. I kind of want to see if he can run that race again. His maiden was good. The 3rd race was really, really good. So let's see if he can keep improving. Let's see if he can run that race again. I think he's going to be very interesting in that spot. The number 5 is Creole Chrome. As we keep rolling here, Creole Chrome coming off of a Louisiana bred stakes win last time out. I was actually there at the fairgrounds that day and watched this horse run. It was very impressive. They went a mile and 70 yards, and he just kind of took the lead, opened up, and ran away from him for a 6 3/4 length victory. So good on him. Good race. And now we'll see if he can make it Well, this would be his third win in a row if he can get the job done. I think this is logically where you want to try him after that effort. I am thinking he's a cut below this group, but I don't think it's absolutely impossible. The number 6 is Further Ado. Figured he would be the favorite. You know, he has the huge maiden special weight win by 20 lengths right here at Keeneland. 3 races back, 2 races back, won the Kentucky Jockey Club. Not as impressive, but a winner of the Kentucky Jockey Club by a length and 3/4. Last time out second, beaten 3/4 of length, the Tampa Bay Derby. Got beat by the Puma. The Puma came back to run huge in the Florida Derby. Almost got the job done. So I think Tampa overall, what a strong showing it's been for Tampa this year. Horses coming out of there, like emerging market, wins the maiden special weight and then goes and wins the Louisiana Derby. You saw the Puma come back and almost win, last weekend in the Florida Derby as well. You saw Renegade, winner of the Sam F. Davis. He went and won the Arkansas Derby. It's a pattern at this point. So I think Further Ado in here with a big shot as well. Very excited to see what he can do. The number 7 is Ochelli. He is a maiden still. He's cross-entered. He might run in the wood, but he's been working here, so I think he'll run here, but I don't know that for sure. I want to be clear on that. I don't know, maybe just try to run him into maiden. That's what I would do. He did get third, only beaten length and 3/4 by Reagan's Honor, 3 races back, but really did no running in the Sam F. Davis or the Virginia Derby. I don't know. Probably a real long shot here. Another maiden, the number 8, Monstrosity, a horse that got out to the lead in a maiden special weight last time out, first time on the dirt, but got beat by 3.5 by Steele. Steele is going to run in the wood. And then on debut, this horse was 8th, beaten 6 lengths in a turf maiden special weight. Total toss for me in this one, but a pace play for sure. Finally, the number 1, Ottenho, and I was very interested in this horse last time out in the Withers, and he just never picked up his feet. Kind of a too bad to believe kind of effort. I think he is better than that. He certainly is a horse that I think should have ran pretty well at 1 1/8 and did run pretty well. I thought 2 races back at 1 1/8. I don't know. It's a wait and see for me. I do like that Flavian Pratt gets aboard, but I think he might be a little bit of a cut below here as well. So kind of a pass for me in this spot, a kind of a prove it spot for him. All right, that is the field of 9. Really, really good race here. It always is, and this year's no different. I do think that this is the kind of the highlight of the weekend. I know Santa Anita might produce something. The Wood maybe a little better than normal, but look, for me, it was a real debate between the number 2 Class President and the number 6 Further Ado. I picked Class President to win the Rebel. He won. I picked Further Ado to win the Tampa Bay Derby. He did not win, but I thought he ran very well, and the horse he got beat to came back to run really, really well. The horse that Class President beat came back and ran really well. Talking about Silent Tactic. I'm going to go number 2 Class President on top here. I'm going to go with him one more time. I thought right after the Rebel, hey, if he's going to run another prep, it'd be this one. Kind of thought it'd be, Paladin that he was going to have to beat, but now it's going to be Further Ado. But look, I think there's a lot of speed. I think Class President can sit just off the lead like he did in the Rebel. I think you'll go get him. So number 2 Class President on top for me. Number 6 Further Ado in second. Like I said, coin flip for me between those two. I think they're clearly the 2 horses to beat in this one. I'll put number 1 Talkin' in third. I just think he's going to run better, and I want to juice up the prices a little bit. So I'll put Talkin' in third, and I'll go number 4 Reagan's Honor in fourth. So I'm going to go with 2-6-1-4, 2-6-1-4 in this year's running of the Bluegrass Stakes. All right, guys, that'll over this preview. Hit the like button if you like the video, and subscribe if you really like it. Want to get alerted anytime we do videos like this. And most importantly, good luck if you're betting Keeneland on Saturday.